welcome back to my channel. It is New Year's Eve 2021 and so I thought I would take the opportunity today to have a bit of a reflection on what 2021 was like for me and what are my main goals for 2022. I'm not calling them New Year's resolutions this year, I'm calling them my goals because most of them are things that might happen across the year and things I want to achieve by the end of 2022, not just the start of the new year and forget about by the time February comes along, fingers crossed. So first of all, I thought I'd do a bit of a reflection on 2021. It's been a very strange year, as I'm sure it's been for a lot of you. We obviously started in lockdown. That was really testing for me as a teacher. I had to get to grips with how to do home learning. But then on the plus side, it gave me a lot of time for some new hobbies. I found like cross stitch. I'm really proud of some of the things I've made with that this year. And cooking, I was trying a new meal every week because I had more time at home to be able to do those sorts of things. So lockdown was a bit of a ups and downs for me. Yeah, then moving into March, I had Craig's 30th birthday this year, which was still unfortunately in lockdown, and we managed to make it as special as we could. We've been on lots of staycations this year, places that we probably never would have been to had we had the opportunity to go abroad, so that was really nice. We went to Brighton with my family for a week. We went to the Cotswolds for Craig's 30th birthday present. We had a lovely weekend there. We went to the Grand Prix at Silverstone, which was the first time for me and I absolutely loved it. And we also went to the Norfolk Broads. When our Cyprus holiday was cancelled, we booked an amazing boat on the Norfolk Broads as well. So we've had some really lovely stays away in this country, and of course our Edinburgh trip come December as well. First time back on a plane since 2019, so that was lovely as well. We've had some nice celebrations to attend this year. My dad and my stepmum had a civil partnership. That was really lovely to attend. I was maid of honour at my best friend's wedding, which was just the most magical day, and of course our engagement on the 23rd of December. And if you haven't already seen my video that I made for that, I still can't quite believe I captured my own engagement, my own proposal even, on camera, because I was truly not expecting it at all. So if you haven't already seen that video, then please check it out because it's a really special memory for us. And then we've also sold Craig's house this year, so he's moved in full time. He was pretty much here the whole time during lockdown anyway, and now we're looking to sell this flat and hopefully get a nicer house, bigger house for us in the new year, fingers crossed. So moving on to my goals for 2022, then I've outlined 5 of my main goals that I would like to achieve this year. Some of them are going to be easier than others, and some of them are going to require a little bit of dedication and hard work from me. Goal number 1 is to do with you lovely people and growing my YouTube channel. I only really found YouTube in the last year over lockdown. Craig's always been a big fan of watching things on YouTube. I used to think that he watched a load of rubbish until he started introducing me to some of the Florida vlogs, especially when we booked our trip for the coming year. We were watching so many Florida vlogs, and that's what initially got me into that. And then from those Florida vlogs, I found so many channels that I really love, Brogan Tate being one of them, Sophie and Dave. I absolutely love watching their lives unfold, and I thought I would give it a go myself. So hopefully you've enjoyed the content that I've put out so far. I'm hoping to do quite a lot more regular content. I've got lots of ideas for what I would like to do videos about in 2022, and of course we've got a couple of big trips coming up next year, COVID permitting, fingers crossed, and that's I really want to vlog for you guys and show you what we get up to. So we have a Florida trip booked for April 2022, and for my 30th birthday in October next year we are going to New York for a few days. So I'm really excited to have a couple of meaty trips that we'll be able to vlog for you as well. So that's my aim, is to gain a few more subscribers, which, as a side note, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe now because I've got lots of lovely content planned for 2022. Yeah, so that's one of my main goals really. I'm really enjoying it as a hobby at the moment. I don't expect it to become anything more. If it did, that would be great. But yeah, it's just, I think it's a really nice way to just look back on everything that you've done, and I'm really looking forward to making lots of videos to be able to do that as well. Goal number 2 is one that has only arisen in the last week, and it is to plan mine and Craig's dream wedding. We're not looking to get married in 2022, it's more likely to be in spring of 2023. However, that means that 2022 will be very busy with booking everything and making sure that it's going to be the most perfect day. So the first part of that goal is to save money. I've been doing a little bit of research over the last week or so since we got engaged of venues. We've actually been to look at a venue already, which we really did love. But my oh my, did I not realise how much weddings cost. So goal number 1 is to save money, stop spending money on unnecessary things. Do I really need that Costa coffee? Do I really need that donut from Greg's? In my head the answer is yes, but I realise that the answer probably should be no. And just saving as much money as we can to go towards what will hopefully be our dream day. So some of the main things that we'll obviously need to sort in 2022 will be the venue. We're hoping to get that booked in the next couple of months, and I'm going to do loads of wedding video content for you as well, for anyone who might be planning a wedding anytime soon. So venue is the really important one that we want to get sorted rather soon. My dress, and the thought of going and trying on wedding dresses is filling me with so much excitement, and obviously most of our suppliers will need to be booked and sorted in 2022, ready for a spring 2023 wedding. So that's probably going to take up a lot of our time in 2022. Most of our January weekends are already blocked out with venue viewings, so it's all very exciting, little overwhelming, but very exciting at the same time. So yeah, I'm planning to do lots of wedding content and take you through my wedding planning process over the next few months as well. Goal number 3 for 2022 is to improve my fitness levels. For a 29-year-old woman, I am ridiculously unfit, and we live on the 2nd floor of our flat block, which is the top floor, and having to bring the present bags up and down the stairs over Christmas made me realise, Rachel, you need to do something about your fitness levels. It's not about losing weight for me. I don't particularly want to lose weight. I just want to make sure that I can run around a little bit without getting ridiculously out of breath. So me and Craig have actually already done the first step for this, and yesterday we went to our local gym, which is literally a 30-second walk from this flat, so there really is no excuse for us. And we went and joined yesterday. We got our membership, and our membership includes use of the gym, unlimited classes, which I'm hoping to take advantage of. I absolutely love Zumba. I used to go every week for a couple of years, and I haven't been for a really long time, so I'm hoping to get back into that as well. We also have use of tennis courts and squash courts, which me and Craig are really keen to make use of, because I think it would be a really fun way to actually play a game of tennis together and improve those fitness levels at the same time. And then we also have use of a site that's about a 15-minute drive away, which has a swimming pool. I love swimming, and I would really like to get that into my routine as well. The hard thing for me is finding time with work. I am absolutely exhausted after a day at work, and I like my sleep. But I'm hoping, I find it really hard to get out of bed, especially in December. I found it ridiculously hard to get out of bed in the morning when my alarm went off. So I'm hoping that a bit of exercise, a bit more activity will help me with that as well. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm hoping to make the fitness fun. I want to go and enjoy it. I want to enjoy playing a game of tennis. I want to enjoy going for a swim. So hopefully that will work. And if it doesn't, I made sure it was a no contract membership at the gym. So if I find that in 3 months' time I'm not using it as much as I should, that will be one of the things that I can save money for the wedding for instead. But we'll see. Hopefully, I'm hoping to make it a habit that will be a bit more embedded. Goal number 4. This is one that I've tried the last couple of years and I just don't stick to it. But I am getting to an age now, like I said, I will be 30 in 2022, and I'm getting to the age now where this is going to become quite important, and it's to put a good skincare regime in place. I've tried lots of different products over the last couple of years. I've never really found something that really works and that I think works well for my skin. I do have quite problem skin, I get breakouts, and yeah, I'm just hoping that I can get a firm skincare routine in place. So I got for Christmas actually, and I've got it here, I got some bits from The Ordinary. I bought the, I asked for the No Brainer set, it was called, and it came with 3 products. I'd heard lots about this brand, and that how they are like all of the things that you need in it, but without all of the fancy branding that makes it expensive. They're really affordable items. So I've got at the moment the Buffet, which is to use AM and PM. I've got the Gran Active Retinoid 2% emulsion, like retinol serum to use at night, and also it came with this moisturizer, if you like. It's to use after your serums to make sure that you've got sort of a level playing field, if you like. So I've got those 3, and I'm looking at getting a couple more of the items from that range to get a real good skincare regime in place. It's really hard for me to do that in the morning and the evening. In the morning, admittedly, I would rather spend 5 more minutes in bed than putting lotions and potions on my face. And in the evening, I'm normally asleep on the sofa, so I'm lucky if my face gets a makeup wipe before I crash into bed because I'm too tired. So I really want to make that part of my everyday routine. If it comes to it, that actually once I finish eating dinner, that's when I go and take my makeup off, and that's when I do all of my skincare stuff, then that is what it will need to be. And in the morning, I will just have to reluctantly get up 5 extra minutes. But then again, if the whole fitness thing takes off and I'm doing lots more regular exercise, maybe it will be easier to get out of bed 5 minutes earlier in the morning and be able to do both of those goals at once. So fingers crossed, I am going to get a good skincare regime in place. I've only been using those products for literally 2 days between Christmas and New Year, and my skin does feel really nice already. I know there'll probably be a bit of a settling in period when my skin gets angry with it for a little while, but I'm hoping to stick to it and see if these products work for me. If not, then I will try some new ones. But I have a drawer full of different day creams, night creams, eye creams, everything that I've bought, and where I've panicked in my late 20s and gone, I'm nearly 30, I'm gonna get wrinkles. I do notice these fine lines on my forehead, which everyone else promises me they can't see, but I see them. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to be happy with my skin in 2022 with a good new regime in place. Goal number 5 for 2022. This one's really important to me, and it's something I've worked really hard on over the last couple of years and am getting better at, but I would still like to get a little bit better at it still, and it's having a good work-life balance. I am a primary school teacher, and it is a hard job. You get ribbed a lot for, you get so many holidays, you only work 9 till 3, and boy do I want to punch people who say that to me in the face. No offence. But it really is a taxing job. It's mentally draining. It's a lot of actual work to do. I love my job, I absolutely love it, but I do need a better work-life balance, and I have been much better at that over the last couple of years. I've almost entirely stopped working at weekends if I can help it. I would rather work later evenings in the week than work at the weekend. So I am getting a lot better at that. But I want to make more time for hobbies. Like I said, I started cross stitch in lockdown, and I absolutely love cross stitch. I even do a cross stitch club at school now, and I love it, and I don't have enough time to do it, and it is really petered off in the last couple of months of the year where I haven't really done much at all. I have a Disney cross stitch subscription, so I get the magazines in the post once a month. I get 4 magazines, and I'm so behind with that now that I have about 40 magazines worth of cross stitching to do that I haven't got round to. So my plan is to pick that up again in the new year as well. And obviously YouTubing is becoming a new hobby of mine as well, so making sure I make time to do that properly and to the standard that I would like to do it. So my plan also is that we book up a lot of our weekends, and it's lovely. We see family, we do lovely things that I really enjoy doing. However, I am making a pledge to myself this year that at least once a month I have a Saturday or a Sunday that is purely for me and for doing nothing, for watching YouTube, for having a bath, for staying in my pyjamas all day if that's what I want to do. And I'm making a pledge to myself that that is something really important to me in 2022. Look after me first, which always sounds a little bit selfish, but I think it's really important for my mental health and for my performance at work and for staying happy. So that is what I am planning to do this year. So thank you so much for watching. I will keep you up to date throughout the year of how my goals are progressing. What are some of your goals for 2022? I'd love to know. Please leave a comment down below if you have any other ideas of some goals for 2022 or what's important to you for the upcoming year. If you haven't already, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, that's one of my goals for 2022, is to make this channel grow, this YouTube channel, and you can help me with that by subscribing. So thank you so much if you've watched this far. I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I wish you all the happiness for 2022. Bye!